What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. This story hits home to me today, brothers, and I really want to talk to black men about this because so many of us have lost great jobs behind using company phones and work email addresses, messaging booty in the workplace. Okay, and I want to talk about this because, like, for me, I own my own business, so I can be thirsty as I want. And if you know me in real life, you know that I'm definitely thirsty. Okay, but when you work at a job and you have an employer, I need you brothers to not be putting your D off in everybody when you work there, because you're going to end up just like this guy right here. Now, who am I talking about? Dr. Mark Schlissel. Okay. Now, by all accounts, his resume is impressive. Mark Schlissel is a medical doctor also. So he went to Princeton undergrad, which Princeton, Cornell, Columbia, Harvard, Brown, Yale, Dartmouth, and in the other schools who are not really in the Ivy League, but your Stanfords of the world. Okay, your Vanderbilts of the world. These are elite institutions to get into. This man finished his career at Princeton with a Bachelor's of Arts. Then he went to Johns Hopkins. He is a medical doctor and a PhD. Now, I finished the MD program. Let me tell you, that's hard as hell to do. Anybody in professional school, dentistry, pharmacy, PharmD, veterinarian, law, MD, listen, you will cry. But then do PhD, it's even harder because now you have to prove that your work is something that's new, that has never been introduced before to the world. You have to present new knowledge to the scientific world that nobody else knows about and defend it at an elite institutions like Johns Hopkins in Baltimore. So this man takes his talents all over the world. He taught at UC Berkeley, he studied at MIT, and then he was the president of University of Michigan, making $927,000 per year. So the man is so talented, he don't even practice medicine anymore. He's now the full-time president of the University of Michigan, which is in itself an elite public university. If we talk about elite public university, we're talking about UCLA, University of Virginia. We're talking about UC Berkeley. Okay? These are public universities that are elite, public, not private, but public. University of Michigan is one of the best. UC Riverside, UC Irvine. And then you do this, and guess what? You get caught on your work email screwing your lover. But look how dumb this guy is. You get caught breaking the same rule that you established. How dumb did he have to be? Okay? All over a 1-year job over a romantic affair with a female subordinate, okay? And how do they find out? You're a married father of 4, okay? And your lover and you were sending emails, okay? Traveling, ordering takeout together, and all of this. Now, your wife's a environmental and energy law attorney. But for 18 months, you're on work email, thotting it up. Now, how dusty can you be, brother? I just want to know for all you guys out there that now some of y'all don't make nowhere near $927,000 a goddamn year. Some of y'all don't even make $9,000 a month. And if a new chick comes into your office, y'all ready to holler and risk it all off. I used to work for AT&T back in the day. They would be dumb enough to give us work phones. Okay. Now I would be on my work phone sometimes. I would, text my girlfriend that don't work with me that, I'm coming there to meet her, or I'd call some people here and there. But all my porn, all that stuff I was doing, it wasn't OnlyFans back then, but you porn back then, I hope nobody show that. But I would do it on my normal phone. I would do all my thotting up. I would receive all my booty pictures on the other phone. I never received it on the work phone, but you will see so many guys on the work email. Yeah, that booty was good last night, boo, And then what's going to happen is they check your work emails because they can. It's right there on the server. All somebody got to do is kind of just like investigate it. And then there you go. You're out of $927,000. Now, a guy like him, he probably has a lot of money saved up. But look at the legacy that's been tarnished for you. You've worked all of your adult life to be a professional. All these years studying. All of these years doing postdocs and lecturing in all of the private institutions. And you go out like this. You embarrass your wife. You embarrass your family. You embarrass yourself. All for what? For some booty? And I can guarantee you that she ain't that cute. Why don't y'all do what everybody else do and just go to the DR? Go to Brazil, go to Thailand. I'm not trying to be nasty at them, but go, don't thought it up and risk your whole life. Give it all away, all that you've worked for nothing. And guess what? 64 ain't young, ain't old, ain't so old anymore. 64 years old. My dad is 67. He just got over COVID and he going back to work. He a nurse and he like James Cleveland. I was talking to show you. James Cleveland was funny style, if you know what I mean. But he don't feel no ways tired. My dad is still working every day as a 67-year-old man. So this dude at 64, and it's publicized, you're embarrassed. Your friends don't want to talk to you anymore. You're an elite. People are going to look down upon you for what you've been doing. People are not going to want to associate you for what you've been doing. Now, for somebody like us, we go get fired from, mess with somebody from Pep Boys. It's no problem. But when you're somebody like him, a distinguished PhD, and you're fired because you're sleeping with employees, it looks bad. How do you tell your wife this? Yeah, babe, I didn't want you. So I was screwing somebody at my job. Because you know what? You just didn't get me off anymore. And I told people they would be fired if they messed with employees. But you know what? I broke my own rule. So I'm sorry. You got to go home and tell your 4 kids. You know what? I've been cheating on your mother. And the whole world knows about it. Let me say something like this, because I've had those problems in my family too, where somebody cheat and all this. But it's not bad. It's not as bad if the world don't know about it. But everybody knows you're cheating on their mom and the world knows about it. It's sad. And I want to tell guys right now, when you work in the workplace, you don't sleep with people in the work. I know it's hard because you're always with them. Have enough game to not screw in people at your job. It shows me that you don't have no game. If you have to screw people that work with you, no game. Show me you got options and screw some people that's not at your goddamn job. Your job is for you to earn. You don't mess that up. I don't even sleep with YouTube ladies. And there are guys from YouTube who are I don't sleep with subscribers. There are guys that are YouTubers that screw their subscribers here. And they sleep with other YouTubers. I don't do that. Why? I work here. It's my business. I'm not gonna mess my business up for some of your YouTube booty over here. And trust me, I ain't gonna lie. I have got a few twerk videos from some of my subscribers, but I ain't gonna hit them though. I thought about it, but I'm not gonna do it. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe at the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at all-time high. I'm out.